Alright, just a quick wait before you get to the video. I just want to say something. Click the subscribe button, click the like and the notifications. Every time I upload a video, you check it out. Thanks. Now let's go back to the. Well, let's dive right into it. So this was reported by the Mass newspaper. Says Zambia has become polarized. To spread love, I pray from Minister President that you embrace all Zambians regardless of their political affiliation and region. One comes from Kaseva Santa. So that's a statement that was attributed to former First Lady Christine Kaseva Sata. She was speaking at her late husband's 10th memorial service, which government had hosted at the Anglican Cathedral church there. But as you may be aware, this container has been making news. It's been coming from Namibia, Webs Bay, coming to Zambia, heading towards the mines in Solwezi. So people have been capturing it as it comes. So Madam Wambadu reported it's coming through Lusaka. It pretty much states the route it's going through. The route in Zambia will begin at Katima Mulilo border, passing through Shesheke, Livingstone, Zimba, Kalombo, Choma, Monze, Mazabuka, Kafiwe, Lusaka, CBD, Bypass, Kawe, Kapimposhi, Ndola, Kitwe, Chingola, and then Solwezi. So that's a route that it's expected to take. I think so far it should have been 15 days on the road. It's not a small journey. Most likely to reach somewhere mid-November, if not towards the end of November. It's a big thing. The code box unit will arrive at its final destination at Solwezi's Kansenshi mine. The route has been strategically selected to mitigate risks associated to road infrastructure and ensuring the safest passage for this oversized cargo, reports there. So people are just making fun to say, what is the Zambia police doing there? So, there's been it's a running joke to say the Zambia police always wants to kujam or something. So they are making a joke of that highlighted policeman to say, so you think they can move all the way from Webs Bay, Namibia to come in Zambia if they don't have the right paperwork, for crying out loud. But I doubt the police officer was even doing any of that stuff. He was just doing his job, probably guiding. As you can see, there are a number of people on foot there looking at the thing. So, and then the caption on this says, so pari fan for a question apa. What simply saying, or the where have you got this stuff from? And then an incident happened as it was almost as it entered Zambia, and then I'll play you the video so that you see what happened. So they say, ZESCO investigates electrical incident involving the oversized cargo destined for Solwezi, October 29th, 2024, in Lusaka. So ZESCO confirms the electrical incident that occurred today in Shesheke, Katima Mulilo, involving the oversized cargo truck en route to Solwezi. During the cargo's passage, under power lines efforts were made to lift the lines to allow safe clearance, which led to a brief electrical discharge when two lines made contact. Fortunately, no injuries were reported. ZESCO has commenced a thorough investigation to establish all facts surrounding the incident and to implement any necessary measures to prevent similar occurrence in future, because the cargo is still ongoing in future, ensuring public safety and protecting the integrity of the power network are top priorities for ZESCO, and the corporation is committed to upholding these standards. ZESCO will provide updates as further details from the investigations become available and issued by Atongo Muhabi, their ZESCO Limited spokesperson. So this is what happened, what they're referring to here. Just stand by, let me play the video.
We are now moving. We are getting out of Gedara at in Katima border. Just Ash, you saw what was happening there? Jesco forgot to switch on power. This would have been a disaster. This would have been a disaster. Can you imagine Jesco was trying to lift up cables without switching off the power? Esh, this would have been another thing here.
So that's the incident. That's what happened, and that's what's being referred to. What the ZESCO is investigating with regard to that. But the former president has been training the past couple of days because firstly, he missed the SATA memorial, both the one that was held by government. Government says they had invited him, allegedly, and then also the one that the PDF had held at the Cathedral of the Holy Cross. I mean, the one, these churches, I've got a similar name. The Cathedral of the Child Jesus, the Catholic one, the one that is next to the UN. So he didn't attend any of that, which even Mlenga Sata's son was pissed about. He made a statement about it to say Michael Sata, his father, had done a lot for Edgar Lungu for him to decide to stay away from that event. But anyway, this is the developing story. So police seal off Embassy Park, where Edgar Chagalungu was expected to lay a wreath today. As you may be aware, he did not attend on the actual day, so he opted to do it today, a day after the event, and he was expecting the Embassy Park to be clear. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. As you can see, Phoenix FM is reporting there. So armed police officers this morning sealed off Embassy Park, where former President Edgar Chagalungu is expected to lay a wreath in memory of that Zambia's president, fifth Republican President Michael Sata. Police officers also sealed off Patriotic Front Secretariat, where Mr. Lungu was expected to address party supporters before leading members of the Central Committee and members of Parliament to lay a wreath at Embassy Park. So it seems like that was a program that was expected by the PF. So the police decided to seal off both the Secretariat and the Embassy Park. And the PF Chairperson of Information and Publicity, Emmanuel Mwamba, has described the action by the police as utter lawlessness and suppression of the citizens' freedoms and rights. So he says, Mr. Mwamba says the party has since been forced to reschedule both the press briefing and the laying of wreath ceremony by Mr. Lungu. Meanwhile, citizens' first spokesperson Frank Shone has described the attempt by the police to stop PF members from hosting memorial service of Mr. Sata yesterday as shameful. So it seems like that's what's going on. And then also Chavinga and Mausamba met at the memorial, the one that was held by the government where President Hakainde Hichilema was. So as you may be aware, these are the ones that broke off from Edgar Lungu's PF. They formed the second PF. And then later on, they broke apart. The other guy, Chavingas, formed his own version of the PF. So PF has got three versions. The one led by the guy there in the suit holding Mausamba there. And then the one that is led by Mausamba, and then the one that is led by Edgar Chagalungu. So that's what's going on. So the PF later reported the same. Robert Chavinga has instructions from State House to take over PF Secretariat and cause more PF, more MP expulsion, allegedly posted by the PF there. So they allege that individual has got some instructions to carry out that. We'll wait and see how that plays out. And let's see what else is in the news today. So Emmanuel Wamba was reporting about at the PF Secretariat, Zambia Police has sealed off both the Embassy Park and burial site of President Michael Sata and the Patriotic Front Secretariat there. So just as Phoenix FM had reported, so there's an image of every armed police officers repeating the same news item there. And then that happened at the Catholic Church, the Child Jesus. He also refers to it. He puts up an article. But the Patriotic Front alleged to say, happening now, Electoral Commission of Zambia preparing for nominations for Kawamba and Pembeshe, scheduled for 17th November 2024. So they alleged those by-elections for those members of parliament that are arrested, they both should be in Mukobeko or in Kabwe. So it seems like those by-elections are likely to take place, and PF has put a date on it. We'll wait and see how that plays out. So when Edgar Lungu discovered that he could not hold either addressing his party cadres at the Secretariat or go and lay with at the Embassy Park, they decided to put up this statement. Obviously, this was obviously just testing the waters, just trying to see if the police would be sent to this area. So Smart Eagles put up say breaking news: 60th Republican President Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu will this afternoon at 14 hours be donating 10,000 25 kg bags of meal to residents of Mtendere and Kadingalinga at Mtendere Main Market near PHI. All are invited. Come and benefit from the gesture by the people's president. So they said that was likely to happen in Mtendere. I'm pretty sure they're just trying to see, since the police were sent at the PF Secretariat, police were sent at the Embassy Park, they were trying to see if they would send police at Mtendere Market, and they wouldn't show up because this event didn't happen anyway. If it so happened, we'll wait and see, but it didn't happen. But obviously, the UPND responded immediately. They say, anyways, I hear former president is donating 10,000 bags of meal in Mtendere today. Please make sure you get yourself with a straight face. It is hard to enjoy wealth stolen from poor in silence. So they simply say, they're responding to that thing to say, encouraging people to actually go and get the meal and say it's very difficult to enjoy wealth stolen in silence with a straight face, and then they attach the same picture. But then we'll wait and see if that particular giving away of minimum will happen. But I think that's a testing waters of the PF. They're trying to see if the police will be sent there, and they didn't say that. And then state PF split over Michael Sata's memorial. Respect Sata. Without him, there would be no Lungu Mlenga there. So that's Mlenga Sata there, so the son to the late president, whose that statement is attributed to. Anyway, that's the news, ladies and gentlemen. If anything else comes up, I'll keep you posted.